Alright, y'all, what's going on? So I'm gonna talk to y'all today about this ICT billet. Alright, the ICT billet alternator bracket is what we're gonna focus on today. Alright, so you guys see I got the bracket, right? It's on, and the issue that I'm having with this thing is it's not lining up with the crank. So this is just the belt that came off the motor when I took it out the donor car. So let me show you guys. So put it on. Alright, so here we is. Hold on, let me get it situated, y'all. Alright, so here we go. Put it on, right? As you can see, the twist, see that twist right there? It's not lining up at all. You see how that belt is way off the water pump? That belt's supposed to be rubbing on the water pump. So the problem is, let me scoot the camera back. Okay, so the problem is the alternator is not up forward. Okay, so you see that? The alternator is too far back, which that means the alternator has to come forward in order to line up, in order for this piece to line up with the crank, right? So I called ICT Billet and I told them that it's not working. The alternator has to come up forward. So they sent me, they said it's just a kit to make it come forward. So this is the kit that comes with it. Okay, now when I got this kit, I automatically looked at it. Instead of taking my time looking at it, I automatically looked at it and said it's the same kit. All right, you see the numbers right there, right? This is the kit that I got on there right here. Right now, you see the only difference is that number. You got the 1x3, the 1x3, and the 1x1. That's the only difference. Now, this right here, I just looked at it. If you look at them, let me show you. To me, I said this the same. I just looked at them, but I didn't look at the diagram. So you see number 1, right? That bracket bolts straight to the motor without any spacers behind it, which pushes the alternator back. Over here to this one, you see the kit that they sent me, they got spacers behind that first bracket that you got over here that has to go behind that bracket in order to move that alternator up. Okay, so, and then pretty much everything else is the same from 1, 2, 3, and 4. From 2, 3, and 4, everything else is the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to take everything back off for that ICT billet bracket, and we're going to put these spacers that they sent me. Now let me let you guys look at what they sent me. So hold on a second. So they sent me this kit right here. They sent me this kit right here, which these right here will go behind that bracket that I showed you guys, which will go behind that bracket. So, but I got to make sure they're the right ones because these are all still different sizes. So make sure you pay attention to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get to taking this off. I'm not going to videotape it. I'm going to go ahead and get to taking these off and putting that back behind there, so that bracket and that alternator, hopefully, keep my fingers crossed, will line up. But pretty much everything else is already lined up, and we're gonna be ready to go here shortly. So the guy still has my computer, the ECM. He still has that deleting the VATs or whatever he said he had to delete off of it. So he's going ahead and do that. And I had to rerun my field line. So I already reran it. I just gotta pull it up through and snap it back on. and get that. Once we get it running, I hear it running and it's running smooth, got good oil pressure, that's when I go back and try to clean the wires and everything else up. So let me get to doing this, and we're gonna see how it lines up. So if you guys having the same problem, you'll know what the issue is. So y'all stay tuned, give me a minute. Alright, so this is how I put the spacers on, man, so y'all can see what's going on. I got these spacers that was there before, and I added these spacers in the back that they sent me, as you can see right there. And it's another spacer right down there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the alternator on and make sure it's going to line up. So I want y'all to see that and make sure everything's going to look like everything. So let me get these bolts tightened down. I got to tighten that bolt down right there in the middle down there, if y'all see it. It's like a hexagon bolt. Tighten that thing up and put this stuff right back together and keep my fingers crossed, and hope everything falls into place, and I'll keep y'all informed. So give me just a minute. See, the only thing that I'm not doing is I'm not putting the power steering pump on yet. That'll be later on down the line, so I'm gonna leave that empty. So I'm still gonna have to get a belt just to fit around the crank, the water pump, and the alternator, and I guess this bracket right here till I get my AC, so she can have some AC in this thing. So let me finish this right here and I'll get back to y'all just a second. Alright, finished product, baby. Move that out the way so y'all can see what's going on. Alright, so everything lined up. You see the extra brackets they sent, they on there. Yes sir, they on there. Alternator, it lines up correctly with that bracket right there. Everything lined up just fine now. Only problem that I see is right here. See that? Barely got any clearance. It's not touching the water pump, as you can see. But this right here, I might even have to just go with a regular hose, because getting that belt through there, it's really, let me see if I get the phone focus, really barely room to get the belt up through there to get on this. But that's another video for another day. I just wanted to show y'all how to get that alternator bracket to line up to that crank pulley. So it's lined up, worked just right. I got to get a little hose right here, my steam port hose, to run right here to my steam port on my radiator, and have that tighty whitey. Dude get my daggone computer back. Then I gotta go get my hoses to my hot water heater, plug it up over there. So we're getting there. I know you guys been like, this dude ain't made no videos. Every time he starts something, he just stop. But this is going to be done by this summer, and my chica, she gonna be riding by this summer. So after that, then I don't know if I'm going to start back on the C10 with the 455 engine. I think I'm going to start back on that. And as you guys know, the video, I got a video dropping. Y'all guys stay tuned for that. The video should be dropping, but the video to the G-body should be dropping real soon. Video to the G-body should be dropping real soon. So other than that, guys, ICT billet bracket lined up. What you got to do is, if you guys got the 2010 LS3, order this right here. Then you got to tell them you want this right here for the extension to bring that alternator out a little bit. So make sure you guys get it right. Let me get them over here. You're gonna need both of them, y'all. This is what you're gonna need. X/1, X/3. But you guys are gonna have different applications for, because I know a lot of you guys go in and get the 6.0 out the truck motor. You get the truck engines, 6.2s out the truck engine, and I think that's going to be the only thing that's different. So you guys have to do your research on that. But from the Camaro engines, to get that alternator set up, that's what you're going to need to do, man. So I'm just letting you guys know, G-Body coming up soon, real soon, real soon. So y'all stay tuned. Blue Brown is out, baby.